Hello, welcome back to Practitioners of Love and Light Only. All others must scatter away because karma's a bitch. If you trespass over here, you get what you get what you need. Not always what you asked for. So, blessed be our days. Okay. Obviously, I'm feeling much better. It's still 10:30. But however long it's going to take to cure me, Spirit's got it all under control. So I gotta believe that, when things strike me on like a physical plane or whatever, that something is really going down in the spiritual realm. Because that's how things manifest. Whether they're good or they're, questionable. Spirit's got it under control. It's for the second time. Like, it's insane to me that Spirit is, like, just making sure that everybody freaking knows that I'm secured under wing. That, Spirit's taking it into, their personal plan of action. Because, I don't know. I guess I just, personally, I feel like maybe I need that reassurance. Because, this is something very new for me. And I really don't know what's coming. But like I said, I'll show up to the table. But you gotta tell me, is it like a potluck? What's going on here? So, anyway, angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, and that of my practitioners of love and light. Oh, I have to say, I was thinking about it, in the last reading, how Spirit was holding on to the Akashic records. This is no way to talk down on the angels. Like, they're doing a wonderful job. There's a lot of discrepancies, like people in shifty gears, you know what I'm talking about? Like, so people who could easily turn to the bad side because of their caving into their weaknesses, whether that be gossip or just trying to find out, like, things that are just none of their business, but we all succumb to certain things, like lying to ourselves. Like, for me, I got so super emotional, and I still do, when it comes to thinking about possibly a disconnect with Spirit. And I just being hooked up with like the divine masculine, like the person for me. And what were we going to say about that, Spirit? Angels, am I supposed to divulge? Oh, that Spirit's saying that I would be lying to myself to say that I would be, like, happy with just, with doing without that. But, Spirit just wants me to be very happy, so they're gonna do whatever it takes to make me happy, to keep me happy. I mean, when I was talking about, like, not lowballing me, I wasn't talking to Spirit about that. I mean, I wasn't referring to Spirit, like, about that. I was just talking about, the people down here. But, Spirit heard me within their ears, too. So they want to keep me happy. Like, super duper happy. So that's so sweet. Oh, and I have to say, by the way, in link with that, I thought about my time traveling practitioners of love and light. I want to thank you so very much. I've noticed that you haven't made very many trips lately, but, like, that must be for good reason. And if for some reason there's something going on in your avenue, I just wish you well. So just in case, though, I asked Spirit if it was okay to give some of my blessings to you, because I do know how I would imagine that the sacrifices that you make are not just of one world, of your current place in time, but also that of, the actual act of travel, of unknown opponent energy, and that it's just like a huge risk. It's not just that you're sharing your gifts. It's not just like a one-dimensional thing. It's very much a risk. So so long as it's okay, angels of light and love and spirit, as that fits okay. My inner circle, core group, divine group, I'd like to extend some of my blessings to my time traveling helpers of love and light, because that kind of sacrifice is definitely beyond self. There's like the kind of risks that are involved in doing that, like that's a lot. So anyway, I hope that helps. I hope that you will receive it according to how you need it to transpire in your own lives. Okay. There we are. Alrighty, so we're using the ancestral past tarot again. Oh, and I now, like, I'm a little bit more chatty about, like, just whatever. I have to tell you, okay, so I was thinking, I heard from a specific reading that it was actually very comforting, because they were saying something to the effect that, eventually I'm going to see that I was always free to do, whatever it is that I wanted or felt that I needed to do. And that's such a truth. When you, coming to the decision of, dissolution, especially when you have kids, it's like, what age is it right? What age is it going to be the easiest or the optimal time? And I couldn't imagine, I can't imagine women that have to do that for, when their kids are a very young and impressionable age. I never, thought that would even be an option, especially coming from, a very traditional background. And it's just all of these things that didn't feel like excuses, that just seemed like validating points. But I gotta hand it to them. I don't even know how, I can't even imagine myself doing that. But now, there's still conflicts along the way. You can't dodge them all. So I guess you pick your battles when you make your decisions, yes? So, all this part about, being free and feeling free to, I spoke with my lawyer back in December, and he said, yeah, we'll get you, get this paperwork going, to make sure that you're single for, for the new year, etc. And, it's fucking March. $20,000 later, fucking March. And they want to do another, voluntary settlement conference because it's within the family code of blah, 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 blah. It's dude, what the fuck are you doing? In all honesty, if you had to pocket that money, if you had to out of pocket that money, wouldn't you be what is that? Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm venting. But, talking about relationships, dissolution, the whole illusion of, feeling free or not. And, I was told, that, you can do, all of this stuff is an illusion. If you want to do something, you just got to do it. And so, a few months later, even a few years, still going through the process, but I'm much farther along than what I used to be. And, people say that the glow up, oh, you're gone, it's okay. The glow up is from growing up. I'm a late bloomer. That's okay. See? It doesn't even faze me that someone's in and out of here while I'm doing story time on my personal life. It's okay. It's okay. I just keep going. You know. All right, so we have 5 of sacred circles. 5 of pentacles muted. This is interesting because they label it as sacred circles. And we have the 4 of sacred circles here and the single one over here. So it's finding home in the solitude of things. Like, it's okay if nobody like wants to like come on by, or you know, like it's okay that this is like kind of living like in the boonies. Some people just like kind of desire that. Like, oh gosh, okay, when I was a teenager, I never thought I was like cool enough to like work at Nordstrom's or whatever. Or, you know, like, I just never felt like I was, I don't know, like even the whole idea of it, of like, I just know that when it comes to being like a personal shopper, like that whole feeling of it, like when I go shopping, or when I used to go shopping, I prefer to be left alone. Like, I do not want people like constantly asking like, hi, how are you? Oh, that looks so cute on you. Blah, 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 blah. Like, you wanted me to get started dressing room for you. Blah, 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 blah. And, you know, like, I just get the fuck out of my face. I'm making decisions here. I don't need your input. You know, but some people do, I guess, you know, like when people have X amount of money and it just comes by freely, they want to like have that ego boost of whether or not something looks good, or some kind of recommendation because of insecurities based on like, if you have your pockets overflowing with, you know, disposable income, it's like, well, you want to make sure that you get the approval of somebody else, you know, blah, blah, blah. So it's, you know, like maybe it's just that crew, that culture. But for me, I'm just like, dude, no. So anyway, the whole idea of living in the boonies, like kind of separate and apart, is not so bad after all. Especially if it's internalized. Like, that's my preference. Okay? So, like, Spirit's trying to, like, help me face reality. Like, look at the sum of things. Collectively speaking, that's what I prefer anyway. So why would I want to be, like, in with all the ins? I already know that secretly I am. So it's, you know, like people view me in their private spaces. You know, it's not something like you put on like a Super Bowl Sunday or something like that. It's not like a collectively, not yet anyway. But that's like, I get to people on a very personal level. Some of it takes a little time to digest, so, you know, not to worry about it, because I prefer the landscape. I prefer, like, no other houses blocking my view. I prefer, like, all of, like, other people's constructs not in the way of the horizon, you know, if you were going to equate it to that level. Like, I prefer acres of land to, like, farm on and, like, get in touch with nature. You know, I would prefer that. In my next home, I would like to have a lot of landscape to farm and do all of that. Have several animals. I would love that. Yes. I would even like to have like a separate area for snakes. Like real snakes. I would love to have my own pet snakes too. Yeah. So that they're not lonely. I would like that. Okay, so there you are. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. 10 of Cups muted. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a bunch. Oh my gosh. And the star. No, this is Temperance. It stood up in front of like an archway of like. That came from like a wine crate. I don't drink wine. Like I don't do that, but. Oh, 2 of Cups over there. Oh, and then the Devil card. This was the only one that was face down. That's interesting. Okay, so what are we doing here? You know, like, I don't know. I don't think the Devil is too scary. I mean, if the Devil could say that they're friends with anyone, I would think that they would say that it was me. Because I was just thinking about it earlier today. And I was like, sometimes when I think about like all the things, like what it would be like to be a fallen angel and how like sad and lonely that is. Not like, what is it, like patting somebody on the head? What is it, patronizing someone? That's more like that's gotta hurt. So like I just like kind of want to give a big hug to them, but I know I'm not supposed to. But so I don't really know how I feel about that. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Let's cut the deck. Oh, look, Ace of Wands again. Okay. Where does that go? It goes in front of 8 of Sacred Circles, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Like a very personal experience. So muted. Also muted. 8 of Sacred Circles. So putting the work into your mastery. I think this person is making drums. Yeah, I think so. This is ceremonial, working on your craft, a ritual of it. I don't know. Oh, I think it's just kind of like working hard. Like intensifying that work routine. I don't know what. That's kind of, I don't understand. Because we talked about the devil more in like a persona, more of in an energy. And I guess that energy is more of like, it's highest divine right infused into like the solar plexus chakra, in identifying what that output is like in action-oriented state. So that would be working on like your mastery. Oh yeah, Ace of Swords pronounced. That's the truth. That's what they're saying. Okay. All right. I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you? But that makes sense. You just gotta like talk it out. I think my vocal, what do you call it? Oh, there's Spirit right there, working on my throat chakra. So Spirit is just so sweet. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say, Spirit. Thank you. Oh yeah, so as far as being free, I get to like date whoever I want, I get to see whoever I want, I get to talk to whoever I want, I get to like sleep with whoever I want. Not that I've been celibate for like years. So, I don't know. I love Spirit. I don't, like, why would I want to give up? Like, people don't know, especially with an empath, how much is received. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like willing to just go like, what do you call it? Play around, like fuck around with my energy. I don't like. Why would I want to take on somebody else's like baggage? What? Like, what is the exchange here? Like, I've had people pop into my this is a little TMI, but pop into my like my mental spiritual state when I'm handling my business. And like, it's not even like, how do you say it? It's so empty. Do you understand? Like, when people are intrusive in that manner, especially if it's a group, it's like it's like that energy is so empty inside. Do you understand? Like, it's so, like, I've encountered one, I don't even know their fucking identity. I just know, like, how foul they were, Like, that mindset was so foul. there's so much hate in it, like that their pleasure was from the hate involved. And like I didn't even realize it until like in hindsight, that was somebody that was channeled energy, and I don't even know who that was, but I was like, never, like that's never, like I like it's engraved in my memory, like never again, nope, no. So everything has its purpose, even when you like stumble across energy, even when it makes its way to yours, like, but those energies are so empty, and like it's happened frequent enough where I can psychologically diagnose them. Like they should be paying me for the I mean that's something that you would have to spend hours at a psychologist, like days, weeks at a psychologist for them to discern what the fuck is going on with you. Whereas me, it's like kind of instantaneous. Like I feel that energy. Like I know, like I don't understand how that works, but it's insane. So as an empath, I'm not willing to go like willy-nilly with my energy, knowing that there hasn't been any physical exchange, and yet I can still like discern the fuck out of them. More than like people could like, you could know somebody for like ages, for years, for decades, and they still would not know what the fuck is going on with you. And so like I'm very gifted, I'm realizing, but even when I'm not trying to reach anybody. And so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so as far as like a Heyoka empath, you kidding? That's some psychological trippy shit, you know? So I can't just go like messing around. It's like I'm gonna open up doors that'll make you grow up. So King of Cups, Spirit is with me. Okay, what else do you want to say, Spirit? Because like Spirit like interjected almost like, is there something you want to say, Spirit? Or you're just kind of like, you want people to know that you're here? Because I know you're here, but like, it's really sweet. It's like Spirit just sat at the table. Hi, Spirit. Okay, 5. Okay, what opened up to it? 10 of staves, or 10 of wands, and it opened up to this. So 5 of cups muted and 2 of cups pronounced. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a third party thing going on over here. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Somebody had like some kind of dark witch thing going on, like this person, like, how do I say it? This person is desiring me or likes me, like is with me. This, you see this is pronounced, right? 2 of Cups, okay? Like left somebody, this third party. This is insane. I don't even understand how this is going. I think this is like kind of maybe past energy. Somebody that like got flirty with me or whatever, is like interested in me. Put me in a third party, but then like, I like say goodbye to it. You know what I'm talking about? So then this is my new real person. Huh. Interesting. This is actually my real person. This one's a faker. The one that was in previous Three of Cups energy. That's why Spirit wasn't... That's why I saw the eyes like that. That's what happened. Okay. Okay. Interesting. She's like, oh, like, what's going on over there? Yup. So this is my real person right here. Kind of looks like Spirit, right? Alrighty. What do you want to say, Spirit? Is there something else like I need to say? So I made the right decision, you know. If I have ghosted you, like, not like if I, how do I say it? If I've ghosted you, it was for very good reason. It was purposeful. It's purposeful. And if I block you, even more purposeful. What's the bottom of the deck? Queen of Cups, yeah. Very intuitive. I don't need to expend anything else. You know. You should know. You should know. Okay, that wanted to come through. Ancestral Past Tarot. It's about the owner, or like the author, and the description of its intentions. So it's internalized, but like I wanted to like turn it towards me. So this is upright and internalized. This is what I stand for. This is just being like transparent, visible, you know. People will claim it, but like you can tell that I am as so without even saying it. Just scroll back. Just scroll back in time. You'll see. You'll see Tina in her many phases, but yet still transparent. Okay. We're just doing a little chat thing here. So as far as feeling free to do what I need to do, it's like it's a process of getting things done. So like waiting for that perfect time of when to execute it is like Spirit saying like you're making yourself jump through hoops on this. Like just because you're not legally single just yet, you're separated. Even my lawyer said they could do whatever the fuck they want. The other side. You know, and it's like, okay, well, if that's an actuality, like, what's stopping me from doing this or that? Like, I get to see people. I get to make friends with whoever I want. I get to, like, I get to date again. You know, I get to, you know, and it's not like being, like, reckless with those choices. It's just, like, I'm open, you know, and I get to be picky. That's the most wonderful part. I get to do all of those things. Okay, so King of Wands, pronounced like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Queen of Wands, muted. Are you freaking kidding me? Do you see that? So, like, I know I'm badass, right? I know I got it. Like, you see her eyes, it's like, I got it. It's good. Like, I don't need to share that with anybody, but, like, I know. It's okay. It's okay to say it, Tina. It's okay. But look, like, the King of Wands wants to, like, meet up, like, for sure. Like, just because I said all the things, it's like, bum, bum, bum. That's funny. Okay, so there will be suitors. There shall be suitors of the same caliber coming forth. That's interesting. They're like, do you see that energy? That's 2 lions. That's insane. Okay. This is interesting. Both are Egyptian energy. I'm hearing that song, Egypt. Egypt is the place to be. The women here are oh so sweet. I don't know. I don't remember the song. Okay. Okay. What else do you want to say, Spirit? I mean, I'm just talking. I mean, what else is on my mind? Because, like, seriously, the whole day was like, my head was like, oh, I don't even know what to say about that. 4 of Sacred Circles. Okay. It's ownership. It's accountability. And some people may say that's like possessiveness. Like somebody is like highly like somebody that could be greedy or possessive. But I don't know. I mean, like when it's an upright, I can't really say that, especially if it's from this deck. Because this is like the accountability of stabilizing. Okay, because 4 marks foundations. And if you're looking at foundations, you're looking at the square. And also that's highly like symbolic within the emblem of even like the Freemasons. I have to tell you, like, I think there's some kind of like Freemason spirit in me that's like the way it's supposed to be done. Like done correctly. And like I was, because like my thing up here, like whatever I'm doing up there, like it's a blend of different cultures, religions, spirituality, belief systems. Legit, totally legit. And I was told to like put additional banners to go long ways. I was like, but that reminds me of like Freemasons, I don't know. And then like just like I sat with it for a while, like, you know, it's been like a few weeks or whatever, or at least a couple weeks. And I just thought about it yesterday, and it was like I looked it up, and it was like, no, it's fine. I'm supposed to do it like that. It's not going to be exact, but anyway, 4 foundations, thinking about building them, the stability, the root system. We're looking at like grounding oneself, meditation. So this is very much in touch with the spiritual realm, with our ancestry. What do you want to say? This is clearing the air. Because when we're talking about ownership, we're also talking about like our auric fields. Knowing what we surround ourselves with, because there's a lot of energetic exchange going on. That's why I don't like people like near me. I hate it. Well, no, sorry. Calm down. But I can tell when people are trying to tap into my energy, they get so fucking close. Like this girl at work, she seemed to be nice. In fact, her name was like very congruent with with a word associated with Thanksgiving. Everybody will know what I'm talking about when I say it like that. But like she constantly leans into my energy, like seriously, like a foot away. And I know that being like around the same age range, that she's trying to like tap into my energy. She's not out of curiosity, but out of wanting to take. I can see like she's an opportunist. I can tell by the ring that she wears, where she works, like the whole like setup. I don't need to know every exact detail of her life, but I know like how disrespectful it was for her to like constantly like dive into my energy. It's gross. It's disgusting. So may you get a return of what's due to you. That's greedy. That's like an old haggardy witch. That's what you could tell, like the dark circles underneath her eyes, that, you know, she's used to tapping into people's energy like that to take. But it's gross. It's gross. So anyway, responsibility for your auric fields. You can tell somebody to fuck off immediately. You don't have to say the words. You can think it. You can say it sternly with your eyes. You can wipe that smile off your face. They'll see. They'll know. They're not welcome. That, like, you might, like, freeze up, like, especially if you're used to, like, just wanting to play nicely with everybody like me. But they know the echoes of your energy. So if you're, like, even 5 seconds later, 7 seconds later, 20 days later, you're realizing, like, that bitch should have fucked right off. Like, that was so disrespectful. They'll hear the echoes of your energy. Like, especially if you're, working within, like, if you're very well practiced, they will know. They will know. You see this ghostly figure over here? It's like, you see that figure, like, it's like kind of almost like flexing too, like in spirit. It's like, come over here. You want to go fuck around? That's what's happening there. That's that's what I'm getting from that. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, because this is definitely saying that. Like, as the Queen of Wands, you see the eyes closed right here, meditative thought right here also. It's securing self, the abundance, like, that surrounds you. That anybody who's gonna, like, try to like dip into your stuff, they're gonna get more than what they anticipated. Like, people even want to borrow your energy, trying to validate it through some kind of loophole. No. We're advancing at the speed of light. Probably even faster. So anyway, what else do you want to say, Spirit? I mean, always, like, 100%. If you need to interrupt, if you need to correct whatever I'm saying here, refine anything, enhance anything, you just feel more than welcome to, okay? Yeah, I taste metal in my mouth right now. And it was because of that girl. So fake. So fake. Okay, what fell? Six of Swords upright. Ace of Wands. And Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, what are we saying about this, Spirit? Oh, this is nice. Okay, I love it. Okay, so it's finding that calm. Like, despite, again, you see the eyes closed again for the third time. Third time's a charm. It's the signs are synchronous. I mean, it's like, it's back-to-back energy. Come on. Even Temperance, eyes closed. So it's like, what am I hearing? Head down, thumbs up, something about 7-Up. That's a game of 7-Up. It's like Duck, Duck, Goose around, the tables at school. And then once you're picked, like, you put your thumbs down or whatever. And then I forget the rest of the game. But it's like you're supposed to pick who must have... I don't remember exactly how it goes. But anyway, that's what's going on here. It's like a guessing game of who picked at you, basically. And you have you have a guess between, like, 7 people on, like, the lineup on who, like, messed with you. That's what that is. That's interesting. I forgot. But like it's finding that calm so that you could figure out like what's like taking back the control, taking back your power. That's what that is. Okay. And so Spirit's like pew, is sending that like striking that to us because like the Four of Wands is causing stagnancy within our growth, within our self-actualization, within stabilizing our own home. Our inner peace or inner calm has been compromised. That's what those people are when they do digs at our energy. And like that's the whole thing, like why I got like the whole headache thing too. They're trying to cause stagnancy so that I'm like 1 day behind, an extra day behind at all these other things, because they know that if they try to pile onto my plate, like not only is that head honcho gonna like fuck with them, but also like the divine realm, they know karmic receipts are building up. So what do? They mess with my energy, like, and my frequencies, or and even that of my children's, and to cause further delay, so that the compound of weightedness is not in the added pressures, but the fact that like I'm another day late. You know, do you see that? Do you see how they work? How like they can't skirt around all of it. They can't skirt around any of it. Let's correct that. Yeah, so right now I'm starting to feel tired around my eyes. Are you kidding me? So Spirit's like the divine realm, like my ancestors, like Egyptian ancestors, past lives selves, like are like, "Phew! There you go, Tina. We gave you 1, so now it's 3 of Wands in reverse. You know." You see that energy? It's in reversal and this isn't upright. So we take away 1. We got 3 of Wands in reversal. You know what that means? That means your ships are in. Fuck them. The ships are in. Oh yeah, it's coming forth with a fire. You see that? That, you know, in modern times, the waste bin with the fire in it is supposed to help keep warmth, but it's also what you do in order to keep warm is to burn the trash. That's what that's saying. Okay. So that's very interesting. I love it, I love it. Okay, so what is it now? The tower moment has struck. Oh yes, oh yes. So what that means is that when it replaces that, and then one knocks down, it's transferred to this energy here. It's they wanted to fuck with me, but this is the bounce back rule. Once I get back up and at 'em, with the help of divine light, the Eye of Ra, my crew, this is what awaits them. It's happening. The ships are in. The ballots are in, folks. No recounts, no do-overs. This is your bed that you're gonna lie in. Self-destruct. This is the first time I've seen like the church in it. Do you see that? People's belief systems are gonna be like, it's happening. It's happening. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, it's even like Washington. You see? You see that? Alright, so it's happening to the big boys, the big girls. It's happening. That's why Spirit took it, you know, they got personal. Yeah, Spirit said, keep my hands clean. I'm keeping the hands clean, thank you. That's probably why, you know, I was given a headache, so I couldn't do, it worked to my highest good. Yeah, you see, four people closing their eyes, it's nappy time. Okay, Spirit. See, that's why I trust spirit. Like, okay, these two. Oh, three. Three of Wands in reverse again. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you want it, Tina. This is the victory cup, like Gatorade. The ships are coming in. Double time. Like, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I was wondering, like, why I picked it up like that. But I was like, okay, let's just pick it up. But we did it. Okay. The Devil card. So this is a result of putting the work in, like using that anger, that like that driving force of like, you know, everything has its purpose. It's a realm of like how to manage all of that. Okay. So when we have like our focus words, like spirit's like saying like just chill. But for me, I'm like, I'm just trying to, but then like, you know, there's that inner part of me that just like wants to like some realm of comfort, like, and I'm so used to putting the work in or whatever. It's refocusing that energy to what? Work. Yeah, putting the work in. Holy smokes. I thought, okay. And the Hierophant. See? Creating personal standards. This is Maiden, Mother, Crone. This is the Golden Triad. I don't know why I said Golden Triad, but they said Golden Triad. Okay. You see? This is an offering. Oh, and this is Justice. You see the pillars right there? How amazing is that? Okay. So, we got, excuse me, that. We're going to get this, and then the top of the deck is Six of Cups. Okay. So it's, kinship. Okay. Let's see here. So it's the inner child of like the highest knowing, you know, our smartest selves are most like, this is us, like ancient, you know, it's golden. And it's like the inner child is it's like, oh, you were right. Do you see it? I don't know if you could see it, but like it looks different on the camera, but I don't know. This person is trying to make eye contact with them, like, you're right. So, this is like, and they're scribing, and oh my gosh, it's a compass! Are you kidding? I told you. This is, like Freemason at heart. Most definitely. Do you know how amazing that is to, like, have that applied to the, like, what do you call it? The, I'm hearing Book of Knowledge, but it's, what I wanted to say was the, okay, whatever that book, that spirit I was telling you is holding, but they're telling me the Book of Knowledge, because I want to say it with that thing. Oh, okay. They said it doesn't apply to that, but this is the Book of Knowledge. Oh, the other one has one too. Look, and it has a red flag on there, like somewhere there. Yeah. But this is excellent. This is so good. I mean, it blows my mind away that like I'm like, is this a time where I can talk about the whole Freemason thing? And they're like, yeah, go ahead and do it. But like, are you? What? That's insane to me. That's insane. So insane. Okay, we're going to go with the answer deck real quick, okay? Okay. So we have a dark-haired woman pronounced. We have sexual attraction pronounced. And we have something that fell on the floor, which is the storm muted. Okay. So, again, we see, like, okay, we saw the tower moment with the lightning. We saw a second lightning here. And then with the third lightning is right here. So, there's somebody that's highly attracted to us, obviously. And it's, like, causing a major personal wreckage in their life. Like, decision. Like, what am I going to do with this girl? Like, I obviously cannot control her. I'm stepping on her toes, and she's still, like, dancing. You know, it's, like, she can see all of what's going on. And, like, so, like, I'm still, it's, like, I'm hearing you, like, I'm hearing, and, like, you got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Kind of, like, You know, I'm such a fool for you. Oh my gosh. They do not want me saying that shit. But, like, it's kind of funny. Like, if they're just by themselves, they can laugh at it. So they feel, like, very electrified by us, our impact. Because not only are we, having, like, forcing them to make executive decisions, but also face, like, their devil energy. So it's becoming, like, not just, like, a public thing, but, like, also a very personal thing. And it's not, like, where they would normally, like, lash out, because anybody who would dip into that energy, either or even both worlds, would, you know, I guess suffer consequences. But for our personal touch, it's like, no, this is very much internalized in a level that hits the root system. So it's like, they know that it's for their greatest good. Like, they know that it's not, like, petty energy that's trying to, like, do power plays or fuck with them. This is not something that's about that. It's not about warring. It's not about any of that. This is, like, for their own personal growth. So it, like, strikes them, like, not just like lighting a match underneath them. No, it's like they can feel it. They're, like, almost electrified. You see? Because, like, for them to be attracted on that level, it's like they know that we're very powerful beings, because they are themselves. Let me see here. Anyway, that's interesting. I didn't know I was going to go there, but okay. Okay, so we have growth facing friend. Oh, that's so sweet. What's behind friend? Jealousy. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? It never fails. Like, seriously. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We can't make friends with everybody. Okay, so this leads to growth. Obviously, you know, we're in sequoias, redwoods. You see, this path is pretty straightforward, I'd say. But you see, like, how the size of this is old knowledge. This is walking through the thick of it, through, like, the greats. We're looking at sentience, other life forms. These are the greats. We're walking amongst them. Our ancestry, our, like, ancestry of, like, various sentient beings. Like, when you walk through the forest, it's not just, like, the sentience of, you know, tree life and plant forms. This is like a conglomerate energy of our ancestry being, like, buried underneath, like, several layers, different species. Like, it's huge. Okay, so this growth, you know, it reaches into, like, undoubtedly bonds. This is not just a network where you build alliances. These are strongly held. This is like, this is definitely walking hand in hand. Kind of, we lead the way, but, like, we're also together walking upon that path. So they definitely know that these powerful beings recognize our power as well. And, they recognize, like, the friendship, like, the kinship, obviously. Oh my gosh, I just realized this is kinship card. You know, that it reaches them on, like, such, you know, that level. That's insane to me. That's so incredibly insane. But the thing is that, like, behind that, you know, their previous bonds, also, like, spark jealousy. You know, old past relationships. You see, that's a dark feminine there. Yeah. You see that? It's like that girl that was dipping into my energy. For sure, that was her energy right there. So it's like old energy is bound to that. The people that we've affected, that we've come across, they're jealous about the bonds that we can make, not just can make, but have made, are actively making. So, like, not to let that discourage you. It's just something that's, like, to be aware of, especially when, like, people are tapping into your energy, like, at random. Just know that it doesn't always come from that particular source, that energy source, but there are previous bonds, or even our previous bonds, you know? I would say more so their previous ones, because it's still kind of new energy to us. Whereas like within your receptivity as an empath, you get to learn the intricacies, and like it's almost like fingerprint knowledge. Like you are able to sense who's who, and like everything is a process, right? So the more you come across, the more fluent you are. And there's that part where there's like that learning curve where it's like, I don't know whose energy this is, and that's something that everybody struggles with. I mean I can only speak for myself, and I know that with where I'm at, people will see like how adept I am at certain things, so they just feel like maybe it's impossible to get to a certain range of frequencies, or I don't know how to describe it, but some people are discouraged by seeing my work, especially when they're in the same field. And like I don't, that's not the purpose of like what I do. It's to kind of encourage, like that's why I have like my old videos up. I don't have all of them up just yet because there's a lot of work ahead of me. So I have a lot of the parts where it's the imperfect part of learning. So anyway, bottom of the deck is fair gray-haired man in reversal. I don't know what that means, but okay. And a fair gray-haired woman in upright. So there's some kind of like imbalance in this. There's something about like an older crowd and where masculines are not like, I don't know, what's the deal with that spirit? The lovers in reverse. Okay, so there's an imbalance of relationship where there's masculines that are just kind of falling from this frequency of like, they realize that this relationship thing isn't going on very well, whereas a woman feels otherwise, like, I'm fine the way things are. So that's what's happening here. That's where the conflict is. That's the bottom of the deck energy here. So we're not homewreckers. We're accentuating the reality of people within their relationships. Like, I'm not trying to do anything when it comes to like, no. People are just like kind of so comfortable within their own realities that they're so willing to point the finger at something else. So that goes back to my energy here in saying that like everything else is an illusion. I don't need to point the finger to say like, oh, that's prohibiting me from doing this or that. Like, especially if my lawyer, my ex-lawyer anyway, is saying no, like he can do whatever the fuck he wants, like and without even telling me that I could do the same. Do you see how, like, crass that energy is in the spiritual realm? Like, I don't need to note take anymore when it comes to that. Spirit's, like, right by me and taking things into their own hands. So, I don't, focus on the new path ahead. Don't let anything stop you, Tina. Don't let anyone stop you. Doubt in reverse. Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's no secret. Just have confidence in it. Like, no doubt whatsoever. Ending in reverse, so that's beginning, coming through. And brown-haired man in reverse. I don't know why. What is that? And confusion in reverse. So there's going to be clarity coming from someone who either is in the underground and or clarity arising from someone who wasn't in good standing that resembles this character. I don't know. Whatever that means to you. Okay. One more, the lady in reverse. Okay. So that's pretty much us, because like we're ringmasters, obviously. Oh, it's cutting itself again. But it did it like this. Okay, so ringmasters. But it's like us in hangman view, looking at things objectively. Oh, talent is in reverse right there. So I think it's like kind of just like turning the dial, that we're also looking at our talents, like our gifts objectively. Like, what is the purpose of all of this? Especially the receptivity when I'm one day down, not one man down, but one day down from like my natural progress. What is that supposed to mean, you know? So anyway, there's that. And I'm called to pick something from this red line deck because they said so just now. Okay. All right. Put that in, cut it, and it's the 5 of Wands with a 6-1 right there. So it's saying there's a lot of conflict. Yeah. Okay. So Spirit's handing me like I'm supposed to take my wand when it comes to it, because people are just like, they think that like we're messing with their home and hearth, their paychecks or whatever. You know, the 4 of Wands is right there as opponent energy. And Spirit's saying like, no, you have equal right to like pick up your wand and do your thing. But not in addition to that, like in competition with others. Like it's just, there's confusion on their end as far as what the true issue is. But like you're not messing with their paycheck or anything of that sort. That's just like they're just pointing the finger. And so like Spirit saying like, no, you have equal right, but I stand by you too. Like, so this is 6 of Wands. This is victory, you know, alongside with Spirit. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna lay it over, because it's good. You know? Anything else you want to say with regards to this before I move into the bananagrams? Okay, those 3, I guess. Okay. Ace of Cups. Are you kidding me? 2 of Cups. Oh my goodness. 5 of Cups. Okay. Okay, so total this is 8 of Cups, right? And 8 of Cups you're looking at, okay, drowning yourself out of the noise, like just taking a walk. I think we just really need to step out. Step in and out with my baby. Can't, something must be right. I don't know. The best day might be tonight. I don't know why I get blockages in things that I should know sometimes, but anyway, yeah, so it's saying goodbye to this is energies for like even the fair gray-haired lady. Like you, some things you just gotta kind of let go. Like this is actually a new like road opener for her, honestly. Like you can't lie to yourself. And even for me, like, that showed me that, even with those energies that, like, duped me, like, put me in a third party, like, of even just, like, getting to know someone, not necessarily being, like, you know, anything, they, like, you know, that's something that's their loss, because, like, I didn't, commit to that energy. Like, that wasn't a solid thing. Like, it was, you know what I mean? Like, Spirit showed me in the beginning that, like, I have a true divine counterpart, like, not a faker. And so it's about, like, the divine feminine acting within her right. Like, absolutely. That's totally legit. Say goodbye. Because, like, honestly, there's someone, like, truly paired for you. 100%. This is 3 of Cups energy when you take that away. So it's like 2 of Cups have fallen here. There's 3 remaining. So that's just an emphasis here. True bonds, true harmonization, like with the blessings of Spirit. This is like the cup in flames, right? You know, it's like it has its own fire to it. You know, I don't know how else to describe that. I don't know. Am I supposed to... Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. This being very truthful with yourself. Like, you see the reflection as you're holding the sword. It's seeing your own identity. Seeing yourself as powerful within your own thought forms. Within your own, like, defense mechanisms. That you have the right of way in determining what that means to you, because your defense mechanisms are not always so healthy. So it's like looking at that, holding your true power, like Archangel Michael just gifted you one of his swords. Okay, I'm told to put that there. Okay. Anything else? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. So the Emperor opened up to the Chariot. Yeah. And the Emperor and a few others. So give me a second. The Emperor muted. The High Priest muted. 3 of Swords muted. And the High Priestess muted. Do you see like how amazing that is? You know, like, to open up to the Chariot energy is the Animus and the Anima, like, understanding what heartbreak is, like, in totality, within the receptive form and the action-oriented sort, side of it. Like, do you see what this, like, led by Spirit. Spirit is, like, looking at us digest, you know, heartbreak within its energy, and what are we going to do about it? Like, are we going to react? Are we going to act? What is it? Because Spirit here looks like Pan, you know, it's like the devil energy, but with like the head screwed on straight. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like Spirit understands what this energy is like, and so like, are we going to with the greatest knowledge available, what are we going to do with that, like those vibes? Because Spirit had to like digest a certain like realm of deceit, and that's very interesting. Opening up to the Chariot energy. This is a unicorn. Interesting. Okay, and then let's look at the bottom of the deck. Page of Swords. Yeah, we're all learners, we're all students. That's what it's saying. And then top of the deck is 8 of Swords. Getting yourself out of being stuck. Like, we feel like stuck at the moment, but Spirit shows us that we've got the key. That's all there is to that. Okay, so it's the bananagram time. Okay. Okay. What fell out is U and E, L. Okay. E, R, R, S, R, T, M, H, U, N, A, F, A, C, Y, A, O. I see cream. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Okay. I see fart. Okay. I mean, like, because it's, like, right all next to each other. Chart. Yeah, STFU. Latch. Canoe. That's weird. Okay, I got that. Cane. Lane. I see Charles. That's the first time I've seen Charles here. Well, hello, Charles, whoever you are. Are we going to get any other names here, Spirit? Mary. Henry. Harry. Sal. Smart. Rory. That's the first time I think I got Rory. Stan. Oh my gosh, I have Mathers again. Interesting. Well, hello, sir. We have Alan. Art. True. What that song is? I know this much is true. By something ballet. Something like that. Okay. 3. Okay. 4. There's other names here. Obviously we have tree if we have 3. Marsha? Oh, somebody might see me like as that. Self-centered, like Marsha. That's funny. Whatever. It's okay. You came this far. I see slam. Okay. March. We're in the month of March. We also have May here. What else? We got other names here. I don't think they want to say. I don't know. Let's see. We have Fame again. Well, thank you. Fame double time. Actually, this is like the 3rd time. Okay. We see Reach. Oh, reach out, touch, faith. I feel like reach is important here because this is drawing me back to the Queen of Swords. Like, it's not just like reaching for, the most powerful, prominent thing, but also like looking at yourself, seeing yourself as someone worthy to hold like the sword of truth and wield it. It's being put in a realm of responsibility and power where, it's what you make of it. What else do we have here? Humor. We have other names here. Rachel. Oh, we have Rachel here. Interesting. Okay. Ruth again. Ernest again. Hermes. Oh. Traveling messenger. Okay. What else? What else have I got? Lurch, like the Addams Family. The Butler. Chrome. Okay. Force says. What else? Nora. Merch. Who else? Who else is here? Serena with an E. Moreno. Oh wait, no. Marie, no. um, Army? Oh, you know what? As I was feeling better, Army of Darkness came on. I think Army of Me, actually. Yeah.